Hello, welcome back to yet another episode of Harvestella. This is actually going to be the third one in a row that I'm going and recording instead of streaming. I got to a point where I kind of wanted to go and just progress with the story some more, and as much as I want to do that in a stream, it's currently way late at night, and I figured it was probably best for me to do this as a recording rather than a stream because I can go and increase my volume in editing after this instead of being really quiet the entire stream. But we are going to turn in some of the quests that we did last time, and first off on that list is Tweedledee's quest. Poor Tweedledee getting tormented in the last episode, but I'm glad we're out of there. Those guys were so scary. They're so hard-headed. Well, they're all made of metal. Maybe plastic. But plastic can be hard. You all seem hard-headed to me. That's not true. It feels good to be back in Eden. I want to figure out what this feeling's called. I kind of want to modify my armor too, though. That's it. I'm modifying my armor. Won't they get angry with you for that? Don't worry about it, human. You'll only stress yourself out worrying about stuff like that. Oh, I know. You could modify yourself too. Then we'd be twinsies. Come on, Omen. Maybe some other time. Aw, okay. I guess I'll just have to do it by myself. First I'm going to add some wings. Oh, then I'm going to install more cannons. And then, oh, I'll make the parts customizable and add lots of thermal padding. You're starting to sound like a Final Fantasy boss, I'm afraid. Did we just go through his villain backstory? Is that what this is? We just secretly discovered that he's actually a Final Fantasy boss and just hasn't made it to a Final Fantasy game yet. What would his title as a boss be, I wonder? Oh, the food I made isn't actually one of the things that needs to be turned in right now. Okay, well, that's something to think about later. So the other quest that we have right now is reporting to Hetrovilius, and while I'm thinking about it, I did make some more progress for stuff, so we've temporarily removed, well actually no, we've removed both engineer and fighter at this point because for both of them we've got into the very last thing. And while I would love to like keep doing some more for those various things, another reason for doing this is just simply because I'm now level 55, I think? No, 56. Level 56, and getting job points, even with the little booster, is a very slow progress right now. I had been farming in the junction area, and yeah, I think going and doing it, I was only getting like maybe 200 to 300 points for for defeating all of the non-fear enemies. Now I might be misremembering, but yeah, I went and did that many times, and just those are friendly ones. I went and did that many times and just barely got through there. And I am actually super excited to be going and just using this weapon more because, well, this job class more, because this has my favorite type, well, one of my favorite types of weapons in games, which is floating swords. It is my favorite weapon just behind spears. And it is my second favorite weapon just above punching things. You tell Hetrovilius that you didn't find any clues. I see, you didn't find anything either. But there's no doubt that behind this wall exists an unknown sector of the castle. Abel, you must continue the search on to the next place. I want to ask something first. You say that you heard about the personality wipe from another omen. So you've heard about that. Then you understand the severity of the situation. We absolutely must get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later. Alright, I'll join you then. I'm glad to hear it. He has no clue what he's doing. Despite conducting thorough research, we still have... He really does have no clue. Despite conducting thorough research, we still have not come any closer to solving this problem. There is, without a doubt, an unreported sector of the castle behind this wall. But how to get there? How could we break through the wall? What? I hadn't thought of that. I knew it would be a good idea to have your input, Abel. I thought you had already tried that. We would never have come up with the idea of destroying the wall, or any part of the castle for that matter. Thank you. I'm worried now. Very well, I shall destroy the wall. Oh. The Trevilius blasted the wall. What did he blast it with? Ooh, that is a very large room. I'm also getting deja vu for an entirely different game. Wonder if there's Tenno stored in those or not. That worked. Let's go inside. Oh yeah, this is definitely making me think of a different game right now. Actually, now I'm seeing way too many similars with the visual design. Not quite the same coloration or anything, but there's some similarities I can see now. So far it looks no different from the rest of the castle. In fact, it looks like an exact copy of the other sectors. It's uncanny. What is this? Did one of you make it? That is what I suspected, but upon seeing it for myself, it looks too ordinary. I created this sector. Hello, Master, and welcome, Abel. How nice of you to visit. Hello? It's not a voice in my head because we both were reacting to it. Where did the voice come from? It wasn't me. Who's there? Show yourself. I cannot do that. Unlike you, Master, I do not have a body. I see. In that case, can't be helped. Yeah, what? To put in terms that you would understand, Abel, this voice belongs to an AI. That is correct. I am an all-purpose assistant AI that was made during the construction of this castle. My master created me for the purpose of building the Castle of Illusions. A construction AI? That's strange. It went out of use hundreds of years ago. That is correct. I went out of use once the castle was completed. However, since then, I have become self-aware and developed a conscience. So that's... that's never good in science fiction. Ugh. All those years you spent here led you to gain consciousness? Affirmative. Why did you build this area? Because I wanted to be noticed. Like I said before, I was made for the sole purpose of constructing the castle. So once the castle was completed, I was no longer needed. My masters did not consider me one of their own and stopped acknowledging me. I should have gone into sleep mode. But instead, I built this new area. Why? I don't know. By the time I became self-aware, it was already completed. So we have a workaholic AI. I think that's a new one for me. A workaholic AI. I guess you wanted to work more. That may be the case. You are unable with the concept of a heart, so I will take your word for it. As much as I developed a consciousness, at my core I am still an assistant AI. If I am not put to work, then I have no reason to exist. I would like to receive orders from my masters again. I can only deduce that my actions were a result of that. I didn't know that was possible. By the way, Master, last time it was a different Master who came here. Are they alright now? They started acting strange after talking to me, and I've been wondering what happened to them ever since. It all makes sense now. The last one who made it into this sector must have suffered a system failure when they met this highly illogical self-aware AI. Thus, their corrupt personality data was wiped to prevent another entity like Geist from coming into existence. That would explain why there are no records in the database. That explains it then. Master? Don't worry about the last individual that you met. Understood, Master. This is not a matter for just one of us to address. Will you discuss it with the others? I cannot currently say anything with certainty. I must first discuss this with the other members of my cloud. Hey, AI. Yes, Master? I will notify you of the outcome later. Until then, don't take it upon yourself to do anything else. Yes, Master. Omen, I must leave for a moment. Let's reconvene outside the sector. Do I need to be worried about what this AI is going to... Wow, this really does not show up on the map. That is... Ooh, that is not something I'm used to for this game. I was trying to... It's frying my brain, let alone that poor guy who found it the first time. What's gonna happen to it? A decision has been finalized. That was quick. Why are you so surprised? Our discussions take but a matter of seconds. We have decided to add the AI to our cloud. From now on, it will assist us in the maintenance and upkeep of the cast. It is 2 a.m. Who just sent me a text message at 2 a.m.? It's a spam text message. But seriously, who sends me a text message at 2 a.m.? Dear goodness. Oh, well, I guess I've revealed when I'm recording this now, but... oh, where was I? Oh, yeah, they're adding it to the cloud to help with maintenance. Why did they not do that in the first place? Like, that's... For people who are supposed to be so logical, it doesn't make sense to me to, once the construction robots are done building the place, not continue to use them for the production of things for maintenance. I can understand, like, replacing them when they get damaged or such, but not just completely abandoning them. Because you would think that with the construction robots being the things that created this in the first place, they would be able to go and recreate basically perfect replacement parts because they have access to the molds, the construction schemata, whatever, for the stuff that made this. It makes no sense to me that the Omen, the Seth, whatever we should be calling them right now, would go and just abandon the construction robots. But whatever. I'm glad. You are? Why? There should be no reason for you to be concerned about that AI. It would be kinda sad if it got deleted. Sad? I do not understand. In reality, we should have eliminated that AI. But no matter how much we discussed it, that is not the conclusion that we reached. It would be disadvantageous to study the data that it would be advantageous to study the data that it has collected throughout the years. However, the risks outweigh the benefits in allowing a self-aware AI to survive. Despite that, we decided against wiping its data. All decisions made as a result of a discussion are final. Why we made such an illogical decision, though, I don't know. I think the decision to not have, like, continued using the maintenance robots after finishing making the castle is the illogical thing here. Also, aren't you guys all basically sentient AI? But maybe I don't understand just how, like, sentient their AI actually is. Because I guess there could be it's one of those gaps that's infinitely small, but crossing it is basically impossible kind of situations where the AI of the Omen and the Seth are just so super advanced that it seems near sentience. Because, like, they seem to have different personalities here and there. Now, guys obviously ended up being labeled as way too different and needing to be removed, but they all seem to show some level of, like, different personalities, and that might just because they're doing these different tasks, but their AI seems at a level of sentience, and I'm pretty sure they could probably pass most of the tests that humans currently use to test the sentience of creatures. Heck, I'm only half certain that there's some humans who actually, you know what? That was a stupid thought. I was gonna make a remark about some humans probably not being able to pass that test, but no. Unless you're a small child, it's pretty... And by small child, I mean a very, very, like, small child. A human infant can... Actually, I forget when the age for being an infant stops me, but there's a period of time which humans are unable to pass the test they use for the sentience detection or whatever. But that goes away relatively quick. I think by age 2, most humans are able to pass the test, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a very long time since I was in a psychology class and we actually discussed this matter, because that was an interesting class. And we actually discussed that class because they were trying to... It was in relation to a old document from, like, when darn it, I can't remember whether it's a sanatorium or a sanitarium. Oh dear goodness. One of them is a hospital. One of them is a mental prison, and the other is a actual, like, hospital, if I'm remembering correctly, for the two different ones. But there is a difference between a sanitarium and a sanatorium. But I'm holding this up. I'm delaying my own thing, so let's get back to this before I continue on this topic that I should have dropped a while ago. Maybe because you feel obligated to it. What is that supposed to mean? I will acknowledge that it carried out an essential duty in constructing the Castle of Illusion. However, high-level artificial intelligence such as ourselves cannot harbor such feelings. Maybe you should learn to feel indebted. I just said I acknowledge its efforts, did I not? That's enough of this conversation. Thank you, Omen. You've helped... My brain keeps trying to add a word that's not there. You helped us resolve the situation. I'm going to talk to that AI now. We must decide on its next steps. Farewell. Don't go crazy in there talking to it by yourself now. We already went over, just last episode, the various weirdnesses of just... Yeah, we're just going to delete their personality. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Nope. This is all well, fine, and good. So, it is only 10:30 in-game now. I'm expecting that probably by the time I actually make it to where I want to go, it's probably going to be about noon in game. That's not even taking into consideration the actually throwing stuff into here is very, very quick, so that's actually probably not going to be too much of an issue. I don't know if I still need a level 1 repair kit for anything. I don't think I do, though. I'll find out probably pretty soon, because we have the one area to deal with, and I don't think there's anything else after that. And we're heading here because I don't have... Actually, if I would have just went to... That's a bad force of habit to have developed, but if I had just went to Abandoned Eden and went through the door, then I probably would have gotten out just fine and not had to go to the junction. But I'm gonna go back through the junction and not make that mistake this time. So help me if I make that mistake again. If I make that mistake again, there will be a random jump cut. Luckily, I did not make the mistake again, as far as any of you know. But let's head to the giant castle, Phantasmagoria. Well, doesn't this just sound absolutely wonderful? Oh, it looks wonderful and nightmarish at the same time. This actually looks really awesome to me. I absolutely love the way this place looks, even if it's in ruins. Well, this is another weird place. There's something kind of sad about it. This is called Phantasmagoria, right? Yes. You've been here before, Arya? How? I think I told you about it once, didn't I, Omen? About this place called a theme park that we had in our time? Yeah, you told me in the dungeon. Yes, I mean, the situation is different now, but I'm sure this is... Oh, hello there, little robot. Welcome to Phantasmagoria. Welcome to Phantasmagoria, where the unchanging past mess to life. Are you ready to travel back in time to a wonderful nostalgia? Well, it's a little rundown to say the least. Oh yeah, I remember those guide robots. Search complete. Stand by for automatic narrative. I have a feeling that I should be concerned about that. What was that? Wonder. Oh, it's... Well then. Mommy? Daddy? Where did you go? Please don't leave me behind. Who's that girl? She looks lost. You mean there are people living among these ruins? Are you okay, sweetie? Are you all on your own? Yeah, they're gone. Oh dear. What are you thinking? Do you want to bring her with us? I can't just leave her. You're right. That girl. Oh, are we actually bringing the small child with us? That's not... that is not the brightest course of action for this, I'm afraid. Oh, and we have a thing over here where I can use one of the level 2 repair kits I have. And with that, it's now 1 PM in game. What do we get from here? Thunder Core and Sandstone. Not quite what I would have liked.
There's a very sad feeling about this place.
Thank you for your input. I understand this is a very sad place. Oh, what is the Thunder Elemental weak to? Well, my attack apparently, but was hoping to see an actual like weakness thing before it died. So the slash damage that this does is not on its list of weaknesses. Probably the earth damage, I might think. That looks like it's probably going to be a fear, maybe? Because we have these little ones that aren't fears, and that's just a bigger one, which usually shows that it's a fear. But I might be wrong. Those aren't weak to slash either, so there's always a bit of a challenge for me in games where it's like, do I play the thing that well, if it's a game where there's like multiple job classes and such, it's like, do I play the thing that will go and let me get through an area quicker because I'm doing better damage or whatever, or do I play the thing that I want to play at the time? And in this case, it's a case where I'm just going and playing the job that I want to play, despite the fact that I probably could go and switch to one of the other jobs and be clearing this a tad bit faster. Ooh, we have another orb over here. Beatrite. And is that... Oh, it's more of the stuff. Huh. I was gonna make a joke about if it was colored like beets, but nope. And we've got a little... That is definitely a RPG game pathing kind of thing, because I was just looking at it, I was like, that is a very tiny pathway. Why did I not just like climb up that before? But then again, I guess the same logic is kind of applied to the like trees in Pokemon. It was like, there's this super tiny little tree. Why don't you just walk past it? There's something like a large cup. It looks like you can ride. Yes, climb in the cup. Monsters jump out. Monsters attack. Rude. You get to ride in the cup and I don't. Well, they're already gone. Oh, there's little cat things in there. And I don't know what they're made of. I think they might actually be made of fabric, but as cute as it is, it's also terrifying. And we should be able to get far enough into this that I can go and place down the second shortcut. I haven't seen where there might be another modus for us to use, so I might end up having to go and... Well, I just accidentally consumed a ultra storing thing, but I actually think I might have needed that because I accidentally consumed it, as far as I can tell by my own button. My own one. Okay. Apologies, my cat wanted me to go and refill their food dish real quick, so I had to go take care of that. But we are back. I guess another reason for me to be doing this as a stream, or a recording rather than a stream, because otherwise that would have been a really awkward and long pause. But luckily I can cut that out of the recording. Unfortunately, I do not remember where my train of thought was before my cat interrupted. Oh yeah, I don't know where the next modus or monolith is. Oh, this is below level 1, but I also can't go and activate it anyways. It needs access from the other side, so I guess I'll worry about that a different time. Actually, I should probably just go and make a explosive to get through there. I do want to find a monolith relatively soon, though. But the fact that there was those two shortcuts right there makes me feel like maybe there won't be a monolith too soon, unfortunately. I'm hoping I get proven wrong, but I'm not actually expecting there to be one anytime soon enough. Ooh, this one's working. You can just stand and ride around on it. But unfortunately, we are not actually going to do that. We need to keep moving. Now, if only I could like sit in the little cup things and actually spin them around, that'd be amazing. Oh, we almost finished them off, but not quite far enough. Yeah, we can break that wall from this side, but not from the other side, unfortunately. There's a large cylindrical object lying in the scattered debris. Let's go pull out the enemy. Something hard inside the cylinder. You reach inside to pull it out? Oh. That is... Huh. Well, those are things that I've acquired from that. And, yeah, I'm not going to add any further comments to that. We're just going to move on from that. Ow. You guys are shocking me, and ow, I'm actually kind of low on health. A lot lower than I honestly expected to be. And actually, I just noticed that with moving the mic arm that it hasn't been squeaking nearly as much as it had been doing a lot in the past. And dear goodness, where is another monolite? We've gotten 3 shortcuts, but not another monolite as of yet, which does have me a tad bit worried, especially since we had just run out of stamina right then and there technically. Like, sure, I had food to replenish it, but I was temporarily out of stamina to like keep progressing. And normally it had been doing a pretty decent job of providing monolite along the way to just not have that be an issue. And these are spinning again. Is this going to be important to whatever the heck is going? That's blocked off. That's blocked off, so that's not going to help me out there. I guess it's to... Well, actually, yeah, it is to get past this one here now that I see it. Dear goodness. The question now be... Well, that's just an enemy we have to fight over there, so I guess that's the direction I'm going to go in first. And it's just now occurring to me that I could have stopped and gone the other direction and gone through here much quicker, which is a mistake on my part. Oh my goodness, we almost finished it off right with that. But that's also not a fear. Huh. Then what is the fear for this area? And oh, they're really giving me a... Well, actually, this is not too intense of a maze. I was expecting much, much worse. So this is actually kind of fine, and I probably could have easily found my way out if I didn't decide I wanted to run over here and grab whatever was from there. Also, I need to go and check. Yep, there is something here. Some promised fruits. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna find anything else of major importance. No, doesn't look like it. Now I guess one of my goals is just to get to that other shortcut in time to be able to teleport back, because yeah, I think we need to go activate that. Yeah, there's still no freaking monolite, so this is the only like reasonable shortcut to me. Wait a second. Oh no, never mind. I understand the map layout, and I was like, wait a second, can't I just go activate that other one? But no, I can't. So let's go deposit all of this. I'm not going to worry about the empty battery at the moment. I do want to make another one of these. How long is that going to take? 20 minutes. Let's make 2. Just because I feel like I'm going to need another one. Don't have any more repair kit level 2s, but let's see what we can do for upgrades. Rune of Mana. That sounds amazing. And we can extend our combo a bit. That's also awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get that because that will get us access to both the ultimate and one path towards the critical thing. I ended up realizing that not all of them like have a interconnected path like the Wogland. There's 2 separate things, and that kind of caught me by surprise when I was going and worrying about it. But for right now, I'm going to work on leveling things up. Eventually, I am going to have to go do more character stuff, but that is not the concern for right now. For right now, the concern is, well, making our way through this weird old place and finding out what the heck is going on. I'm going to make 3 of those and hope that that is adequate for what we're currently doing. There's a message for you in the Castle of Illusion. A letter with no return address was sent to the Castle of Illusion addressed to you, so we have taken the liberty of converting it to a letter and sent it to you as the content, and sent to you. The contents are as follow. I wanted to do some remodeling, but Eden doesn't have any good parts, and none were outside either. How am I supposed to remodel anything like this? Maybe don't do that then, Tweedledee, because I'm almost certain that message came from Tweedledee.
Good morning.
And we now have a ton of orange juice. Ooh, it restores 1000 HP and it removes poison. Oh yeah, I also got another upgrade for the... Oh, I'm sad. I just realized that when we go and expand to this one, it's going to remove this awesome tree. Is this tree going to get... No, this one's at least outside. But that awesome tree is going to get removed. That's not cool. I'd rather have less space than have the awesome tree get removed.
See you later.
Well, that put me in a bit of a downer mood than I was expecting. Oh, I love the giant trees. They look so awesome with when the... Yeah, it looks so awesome when it's currently at the winter season. That was a weird way to say that sentence. Okay, let's go check this out. Oh, that is an awesome attack. And I want to go and use more of it. Wow, I love that. I honestly don't know if I know what the final attack for this looks like. So it will be awesome to go and get that. Once I finish Phantasmagoria, I might just go and work more on unlocking the character stuff. Actually, after this endgame day, I might go and spend some more time working on that actually. Because I do want to go and get far enough along to at least unlock the last area, which I think it requires me to complete 6 of Shrika's quests, and at current, I can't check it from there. At current, I think we're only at 2, which means I would need to do 4 more, which is not a lot, but at the same time also is kind of a lot. Especially since I don't normally do a bunch when I do episodes for the... Words are escaping me. I don't normally do a lot when I do actually do the episodes that are focused on the character stuff. It normally ends up being about 4 different character quests, but it's also split between 2 or more characters, and part of that is because of the fact that you can't just immediately get a character quest after you've finished the previous one. You have to wait a day or more. And is this one yellow?
That enemy looks to be on another
This
level.
is
We're
yellow,
better off
so
avoiding it.
I think I might go and try and pick a fight with it. Yep, we're gonna go pick a... You know what? It's level 57. I'm probably about that level. We're gonna go pick a fight with it. Oh, you just did not give the slightest care about anything I just did there. That's a tad unnerving, I'll be perfectly honest. Oh, I've been feared. Yeah, I'm slightly afraid of you, but you didn't need to go that far and give me a debuff for it. Okay, so we are... Poison and some other damage type is what it's weak to, it looks like. What that other damage type is, I am not 100% certain, though. I think it's Arya that's doing it, so maybe it's like impact damage? It's not water damage. That looks different. I know that much from my own usage of the Woglin, which does water damage. Oh, is that slash damage? I think it's slash damage. And I'm just gonna do that to go and get back a bunch of stamina real quick. I probably could have done a better option, but we're fighting the fear. Better options aren't always the thing I can go with. We are tearing through it pretty quickly, and you feared me. How rude of you. I do want to get a second break on it, though, just simply because getting 2 breaks on something lets me go and do something that I had forgotten was even a thing I could do in this game. Okay, can we get the second break? I think I need to go use this if I'm going to try and get this. Okay, so, lower left screen, you can see left button, right button. We're going to go and press that. And the one I ended up pressing was for Emma, which I don't know what's going to do. Is that going to heal us? That healed us and gave us a bunch of buffs. So, when we go and... Oh, I got caught in that. So when we go and get 2 breaks, it goes and gives us the option to basically have a powered up attack. Or, in this case, a bunch of buffs from an ally. So, in Emma's case, it healed us and gave us all those really nice buffs. Ooh, we got a fine hero ring. I can't actually check that at current, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, the shepherd is actually weak to slash damage. Interesting. And we're getting meat from some enemies, and this is far enough along that that means that we should also start eventually getting a premium meat. That's the name of that. Customer, special offer. Got a wild recipe just for you. We'll give it to you if you are interested. I'll take it. You like these too? Yes, here you go. You received a Phantasma Choco Churro recipe. This is our little secret. Goodbye. The weird machine leaves. Did I at least, like, get one to try? No? I didn't? Okay, fine, whatever. So, well, we've got a recipe for churros now. I'm probably mispronouncing that, and if I am mispronouncing it, I greatly apologize. Oh, this one wants to pick a fight with me? Why couldn't you let me know that back when I was fighting your friend? And by that I mean, why didn't your friend let me know so I could just run ahead and pick a fight with you? Ow, that was a lot of damage. That was really stupid for me to just sit there and take. Don't know why I did. Probably because I was half afraid that that thing was still chasing me. And we just got a hermit's fruit. That's not really what I was hoping for, but whatever. I don't actually expect too many good items from behind the different like repair or break areas anymore. Just huh. Well, I got one of those now. Oh, and there's just two of the gazers now over here. Wow. Let's grab that and heal pain. And I don't feel like that was a shortcut. Maybe if I had like moved differently, I would have avoided a fight or something. But that was just feeling like I took extra steps that maybe I didn't need to take. Whatever. Where's the other thing? Psych. Well then. Um, that's certainly a thing for it to be called right now. So, go take care of this wall. And seriously, where is a modus? Are we just not gonna have a modus here? Ooh, we got some wasabi, which means that I can go and make like one or two more dishes now, I think.
That was a good workout.
Oh, well, I activated that and there's nothing there. Ooh, we also got some powder leaf, which is also used for a different thing. If I sort this, known as an everyday tea leaf, it has a splendid fragrance. So, the wasabi. I wonder if there's something that I can make from the wasabi. And, well, there's those things to fight. Is there anything over here? No, so I guess it's just like an option to let them go by. I guess I could do that. Instead, I'm just gonna pick a fight with them because they're not really a threat to me. They're like, ooh, we got some premium meat. Awesome. With that, I can actually go and make one of the dishes that I need to. Hey, look, you see this? It's really fun, you know? Mm-hmm. And the child's running off. They're dead. Oh. Child ran off in the ruins of a theme park. This is either a horror game suddenly, or we're just gonna have more tragedy. Well, Estina is a popular teacher at the orphanage. She may be, but I'm starting to doubt if we can find this girl's parents. There's no sign of anyone else in here. I can sense something, but it doesn't feel like a person. Kind of feels similar to the chattering of the bola. Well then. Could they secretly be watching us? It seems unlikely. If her parents were here somewhere, they should have come forward by now. So we're not alone in here then? No, that's impossible. There shouldn't be anyone else here. This girl's parents, or any other human for that matter. Don't finish that sentence. Let's just keep going. We'll find out for ourselves. Alright, Arya. Arya. Well then, that's feeding into my own suspicions, but the question is are my own suspicions what's actually going on right now? And I'm not going to use that to teleport back to the farm just yet because I want to see if I can go in this direction. Nope, it's not going to let me go in that direction just yet. So for right now, we will just go ahead and teleport back to the farm. One, because I want to cook some things and turn them in, and actually mainly just that. So we should... What am I missing? I'm missing carrots. Of all things, I'm missing carrots. Oh. The reason I'm laughing is because literally right before this stream, I made two dishes that used carrots. So, I literally consumed the resource I need right before stream. Oh. That's okay. Ooh, that looks delicious. A steamed egg dish with chunky toppings complements kamameshi or rice balls nicely. We have made it, or at least I made it off stream. I think I made this on stream though. Rosy sea bream and princess chestnut steamed together with eaten rice for a soft, smooth texture. Oh, that looks delicious. Premium tuna sushi uses the wasabi, so we'll go ahead and do that. And premium tuna sushi, high-end sushi made from only the best parts of the Great King tuna, artfully made with carefully picked ingredients. Tastes more luxurious than it looks. That doesn't necessarily sound like a good thing. So we can go and make some pure medical porridge, which is one of the other dishes that I know for sure we need to turn in Abandoned Eden. Oh my goodness, the little wise man root is just like sitting there on a bed of rice. I love it. A meal made of wise man's root and Eden rice. It is said to be nourishing due to its medical ingredients. And let's go make the green tea shaved ice, because that also sounds delicious. Oh, that looks so... I want to make shaved ice right now. I have some of the stuff for shaved ice, but I don't have ice to make shaved ice. Well, actually, I have ice to make shaved ice. I don't have like a blender or something to cut down the ice to make shaved ice, though. Oh, that looks so delicious, though. A cold dessert made with chili plant. Enjoy a relaxing moment with this dessert covered in matcha syrup. Oh my freaking goodness, that looks amazing. I don't have to worry about anything from there. Is there anything that I'm missing for here? I need that, which is out of season. We can make the Splendid Spring, which consumes the premium meat. So, we've got this. Oh, it's 5 different dishes. This full course meal is presented with flowers alluding to the beauty of Nemea, a feast for the eyes and the belly. Oh, that all looks super delicious. Wow, I really, really want to go and just have that dish. We'll go ahead and deposit some of the stuff, and then we'll go grab some of the food that we just made. So we'll go ahead and move all of those. It's 9:30 p.m. now, so there's no place that I can reach in time before the reset. So we're gonna go ahead, head to sleep. We gotta level up. Nothing to sell, so nothing to worry about there. Nothing's growing on the farm, so I don't have to worry about watering anything. And even if I did, I have all of the different areas that are being auto-watered now, so either stuff that's growing doesn't need to be watered, or it's in an area that's already being automatically watered and I don't need to worry about it.
Bye-bye.
So the farm is much less of a concern now. We're gonna go ahead and run off to Nemea. Thinking about this, yeah, there's a quest up there which should be our last quest for this place. I really should go and take that, but I forgot that these places are closed for until 10. Oh. So looking at the time, I've been recording this for about an hour. I don't know how much of that's going to get shaved off when I remove the break for dealing with my cat and such, but I wish that there was a way to just like, actually, is there a wait option? I don't think this game has a wait option. If there was, that would be very nice, but I'm pretty certain it doesn't. Let's just randomly go for a fish while we're waiting, I guess. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and call it to an end after we turn in the various foods that we just made, because I want to show off some of the foods being turned in. We did go and, well, not we, I went and managed to finish off the stuff for Arjun off stream because I wasn't too certain how much you guys actually cared about the food turn in. I like doing it when I have food to turn in and I'm recording or streaming, but otherwise I don't know how much you guys are super interested in it. Blessed Charlotte cake recipe. That sounds amazing. That makes 9 different meals you've brought so far. And that should do it. With your help, I've been able to create a whole new menu. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've got their stuff done. And then did we just make anything for... Why did I forget whether we made anything for Shatola? I don't think we did. I think we needed something else. I don't trust my memory now though, but we'll go check because I can always just fast travel back to the farm from a warp point. I don't even remember what's needed for Shatola, if there is anything. Nope, I remembered what we need. We need that bitter mocha thing, which we need it to be a different season. I do have to say, one thing that I like in some other farming games that, as far as I currently know, this one doesn't do, is
Take it easy.
a lot of other farming games will end up giving you like some sort of greenhouse or building or item that makes it so that at least some of your crops can be grown out of season. This one doesn't do that though. Let's go see what we can turn in here. Oh, we only have one thing left after this. So, melting chocolate fondant. That goes in. Reminds me that we have a couple recipes to go check out that we got. So I can't make the Great Plate steak. I also can't make the Charlotte cake. But I can go make the sugar for that, I think. We don't have the Makoko to make this. Oh, that's unfortunate. That also needs the Makoko, so we're not going to make any of those. And I still want to make this, just because the more I see Dangerous Nitro Sauté, the more I'm curious about what sort of unimaginable abomination I'm going to make. You know what? Now I want to, like... I don't have the ability to make either of these, but now I want to go and, like, make some green tea shaved ice, and then serve some little stuffed buns next to it. Oh, I'm making myself hungry, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call things to an end here. So thank you so very much for tuning in and watching this. I'm actually going to set this to go live whatever day is after I'm done recording this, or actually I'm gonna edit this and I'm gonna render it so that we'll edit, do whatever rendering I need to do whatever audio fixing I need to do, and then I'll have this go up probably the same day that I'm doing that. So I'm recording this Friday, so it should be going up on Friday, but might be going up on Saturday. But either way, this is the last one for right now that I'm going to be doing a recording. The next one is going to be live. Yeah, it is going to be live. I had to stop and think it's like, or do I want to do another recording of the companions? But no, next one we're going to do live. So thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know that the recordings, I've had some issues with audio balancing, and I've done the best that I possibly can to fix it. The software I have for editing audio is unfortunately kind of limited in what I can and can't do. So I I haven't issues there. I apologize for that. I've done the best I can for audio editing, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you've enjoyed the other other pre-recorded episodes. I'm looking so forward to doing another stream on what will be this Sunday. I will be taking a break on Monday because I have something else that will be taking my attention for the full day for that day. But thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this. And I really hope that I get to see you in a stream in the future. Once again, thank you so very much.